What's up, you guys? You're watching. I don't even know.
Guys, you're watching Raw Mom TV, and no, you're not. You're not watching that. What are you watching? Me having a breakdown. That's what you're. I hate it here.
What's up, you guys? You're watching. What are you doing? What's up, you guys? You're watching. Keep messing it up. You're not watching anything. You're living. You're living with me, okay? Move in, even. Ugh. What's up, you guys? You're living life with B, and where the heck have we been for the last 3 years? This is crazy. What you doing, little boy? What you doing? So, for the past 3 years, life has been lifing. Things have been crazy. A lot of things has changed. I had the baby. The girls are huge now, and I'm divorced. So, for the past 3 years, I have been getting a divorce. I have been raising the kids, and most importantly, I have been healing. So if you guys wondered where I disappeared to, where the kids disappeared to, off of the face of the earth, off of the YouTube world for the past 3 years, child, pull up a seat. Pull up a seat, because get your popcorn, get your wine, get your coffee, get whatever it is that you need to get, because I'm about to lay out all the details and let you guys know where the channel is going, because we're shaking shit up. So for the past, and I have some notes here, because literally, let me set this coffee down. Literally, so many things have happened that I wanted to keep it all straight in my head just for this video. I have been vlogging for the past 3 years, but because life has been so crazy and so hectic, and emotionally, I was just not ready to like come to grips with like how much my life has changed. I did not know like how to tell you guys this. I didn't know up from down, child. Now that I'm done sliding down a wall crying, I'm ready. I am ready. So the past 2 years, or about 3 years ago, I found out that, you know, marriage has its issues. It has its ups, it has its downs, but till death do you part, right? So I'm not gonna say that, you know, I had the perfect marriage, because nobody has the perfect marriage. However, you know, we had our issues, but 3 years ago, about 3 years ago, is when I found out some crazy things that I just could not continue on with the marriage. It was detrimental to me, detrimental to my kids and my values, my beliefs, how I would like to raise my kids, the type of woman that I would like my children to see. It was detrimental to my emotional state, my physical state, in every way. So I made the tough decision to walk away and to file for a divorce. So we have legally been divorced for, I think we're going on 3 months now. Like, I filed for a divorce over 2 years ago, but have been fighting this case and going back and forth. We officially, legally are divorced as of, I believe, August 27th, 26th or 27th, 2024. So to fill you guys in, the past 3 years, that is what I have been fighting with and what I have been dealing with. And I stepped away from YouTube when stuff really started to hit the fan. I literally just went ghost. No, nothing, no explanation, no nothing. I just simply did not post. And for that, I'm sorry for that, because that kind of is like crickets. What happened? Like, some of you follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook, and you guys kind of know, probably put two and two together as to why I stopped posting, because I would post things about you know, my healing journey on those platforms. So if you don't follow that and then we just went completely ghost, my bad, bruh. But life be lifing. So over these past 2 years, though, I have been healing in so many ways. I have been in therapy for 3 years. We started off in couples therapy, and then once, you know, that didn't work, I continued to go to therapy solo. I have been in therapy consistently for over 2 years now. So yay me, proud of myself for that. And through that journey, I have healed and I have learned so freaking much, like so much. And I'm going to share that with you guys. I have something new that is coming, but I'm going to share that at the end of this video. So you have to stick around to figure out what that's going to be. Also, I need to fill you guys in about the baby. I went back and watched a couple of like the last vlogs that I did post, because child, it had been so long that I didn't even know like where we left off at. Like, it was crazy. I was still pregnant with him in those last vlogs. So I did have baby boy, Mr. His name is King Cairo Samuel Robinson, and he is just the perfect little boy. We're dealing with the terrible twos now. It's been that long, but he is a joy. He is such a joy. You guys will see him in the vlogs, and I think because you guys kind of missed out on his birth, and like from birth to now too, at the end of each family vlog, I'm gonna throw in like a throwback video from when he was little, so that you guys can kind of get to know Mr. a little bit more, because it has been crazy. Y'all missed out on baby boy being a little baby. He's a big boy now. What else has changed? So this next point is like the reason why it took me so long to even come back to YouTube. And what that really boils down to is the embarrassment and the shame of actually getting a divorce. So prior to like the family vlogs, I've always been into creating content, vlogging my life, making these videos. I've always been into that sort of thing, even prior to meeting my ex-husband. But then once we met and I started to incorporate him in the vlogs, I changed our channel name completely to Rob Mob TV, which is what it was previously. And we had a family channel going on. So after I made the decision to get a divorce, I'm like, how do you go from being a family channel where people are like, oh, this is a good black family, or this is such a cute black family, to now it's literally just me and the kids. Like, there's no more family vlogs, there's no more family unit, there's no more any of that. And that, for me, it took a long time and a lot of healing and a lot of growing and a lot of praying and a lot of therapy for me to get to this point where I'm not embarrassed by it anymore. Like, you cannot be embarrassed by something that happened to you. Like, it happened to me. So it is what it is, but I was not willing to come back and pretend to be something that I wasn't. I wasn't willing to come back and pretend like, oh, that we're this happy family and he's just not wanting to be in the vlogs. I wasn't willing to come back and act like I was all good with everything that happened and good with the separation and good with the divorce until I actually was. Like, I did not want to fake anything on camera, because I had to go back and remember why I started to do any of this in the first place. The whole point in me vlogging my life and making these videos is so that my daughter, at the time I only had Kennedy, is so that my daughter, once I am long gone pass away, knock on wood, I pray it ain't no time soon, but so that my daughter could come back to these videos and remember who I am, remember what my voice sound like. She can remember mom's personality, all of those things. So that was the original reason why I started YouTube in the first place and started vlogging and making these videos. And once I told y'all, once I was done sliding down the wall, child, once I remembered my why, once I remembered why I was doing this in the first place, I picked up the camera again and I started vlogging our moments, our everything. I never stopped. I just stopped posting it. And then getting over the fact that, like, coming back, I'm not Rob Mob TV anymore. Like, this is not Rob Mob TV. Legally, my last name is still the same for now, but eventually I'm not even gonna be a Rob anything. So that was a hard thing. Like, coming back, do I say, hey guys, you're watching Rob Mob TV, or what are we doing? Because you're not watching Rob Mob TV. It took me months to even figure that part out. So you are living life with me. That's all that it is. You are living life with me. You're living life with my kids. You're watching me grow and heal and become the woman that God has intended for me to become and the mother that God has intended for me to be. So yeah, I changed the channel name to Living Life with B. And on Fridays, guys, this is the news. This is what I wanted you guys to wait to the end of the video to see. We are going to have our podcast episodes. I'm starting a podcast. The name of the podcast is called Girl You Look a Mess. And it is basically going to be me walking you guys through my healing journey of these past 3 years and all of the lessons that I have learned. In therapy, my therapist had me write out all of the reasons, all of the things why I chose to walk away from my marriage. I have the list right here, and there are literally 85 reasons on this list. So on the podcast, on Girl You Look a Mess, I am going to be going through these scenarios and pulling out the lessons that I learned and how I have healed from these situations in the marriage. So, or from the marriage, and how much I've grown as just a person and as a woman and as a mother these past 3 years. So with that being said, we are back, baby. We are back in business. You can expect to see consistent vlogs from us from here on out. The last vlogs that I watched from 3 years ago, I was still actually looking for a salon suite to work in. The suite is open. It has been open for 3 years, and I have now renewed my lease. So we are open for business. Business is doing well. And yeah, so on how I'm thinking it's gonna go is on Mondays, you guys are gonna get a family vlog. On Wednesdays, you're probably gonna get a business vlog or something business related to the salon. And then on Fridays, you're gonna get an episode of the podcast for Girl You Look a Mess. I am so freaking excited about this new journey. Like, I am thrilled about this new journey and sharing everything that I learned with you guys. So again, my apologies for disappearing for 3 years. It's not going to happen again. I am going to stay consistent this time. So stick along for the ride. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Please comment below. Like, I have to know y'all's thoughts. Please comment below so that we can start to build a community here. And yeah, we back, baby. And I will see y'all in the next video.